Hey guys, Just Jack 15 here. Today's video is a little different. Actually, it's not that different because I did one like this about, what was it, a year and a half ago-ish? Yeah, that was about 10 things that we all do or have done in the past. But this video is what we all did in primary school. Right, let's go. Right, so basically the first one was, say if you were in your classroom and everyone just finished their work and there's about 5-10 minutes left. The one thing you wanted to hear and the one thing you were hoping for that day was a game of either Hangman or Heads Down, Thumbs Up. Let's be honest, that is true because it was just the best game. It doesn't matter what any other game out there was, that was the best game. I'm not even lying, you tell me I'm lying, you're lying. The best game, 100%, Heads Down, Thumbs Up. Right, so the next one is when it's the start of school, but you are in year 6, when you go into that first assembly on your first day or first week, whenever it is, and you walk into assembly and they point over to you and they say, go sit over on the benches or on the chairs, you feel like you are part of the royal family, let's face it, because you feel like an absolute king when you get to sit on them benches and you just look down at everyone and everyone looks up to you on them benches. But let's be honest, it is so, what is it? It's benches. Well done. But yeah, at the time you do think you are amazing. So yeah, surely everyone thinks that was amazing in primary school. The way to pull a girl in primary school, there was only one way, and that was at any school disco. If you were in the school disco, you were pulling a bird that day. If it was a high five, a handshake, or the most awkward hug in the world, you were getting a bird that day. You'd rock up in your nice shirt or your school uniform if you forgot about the school disco and your mum reminds you at 3:30 after school. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's the way you pull birds on the school disco, and you'd get your light bands at your break and you'd put it around your wrist. You'd have them all the way up to about here, or you'd have them around your neck because you were cool. And then the girls would just come to you and fall at your feet. It never turned out like that, but that's what happened. That is what happened. Let's be honest. Right. So basically, when it was, I think it's the day you leave primary school or the day before, a couple of days before, something like that. But in the week that you leave primary school, you have a day where you you'd sit down and you'd get your file through the whole 6 years of being there, and basically it's when they call your name up and you get that handshake from your head teacher, you feel like you've just you've met the queen, you've got a knighthood and everything. That's what it feels like. You are a top man in that moment in time. And you get your massive folder and you go home and you show your parents. You're like, oh my god, look what I did in year 1, and it's a picture of nothing. It's like just a piece of paper with a load of lines, and you thought you were being Picasso. So basically, while you're thinking you're being Picasso and you've got a knighthood, you are, in a way, you are an artist and you are a very powerful human being by getting a little bit of folder in your primary school when you leave, and you never look at it ever again. Once that day is over, you never look at it again. You never see them teachers again, and then you realise after the day you didn't get a knighthood or you're not an artist. It's basically just another day in school, and you just don't go to school anymore. So that's basically what it was. But for some reason, at that age, you think everything you did that was moderately above the rest, you were an absolute king. Right guys, I know it's only a short video, but that is going to be the end of it. If you did like this sort of ones where it's like what you used to do, or well, these sort of type of ones instead of me going out, or you know, just leave it down in the comments and leave a like so I know you like it, or dislike, and then tell me why in the comments so I can improve it or change it or that sort of thing. Yeah, videos are going to come back more frequently now because I haven't posted in months after months. I think it was when I dyed my hair blonde, and my hair's already started to go black brown now. So yeah, it's been a while. So I will be starting to upload more. Any suggestions and feedback is appreciated. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and peace.